Greetings! I am Dominic Bytes. Welcome to another episode of Byte Club Cinema. Today we'll be starting into Faraway Paladin, Season 1. I'm going to be starting with Episode 1 here. Now, at the time of this recording, Season 2 is currently planned for fall 2023. So it has not come out yet. Season 1, however, already aired. And I'm actually looking up the info on it right now. Give me 1 second here. Here we go. So, Season 1 of Faraway Paladin was first aired in October of 2021. So, at the time of this recording, it's been 2 years since Season 1 came out and went to January. And now Season 2 is coming out in October of 2023. So, it's been 2 years. So, so the first season was a big enough hit. Basically, they immediately started working on Season 2 right away. So, that's pretty cool. This is an isekai series, but it's a what I would call a mild isekai, in that the reincarnated elements have some bearing on the plot, but not a whole lot. It's not, the main character is not, he's not accessing his old memories all the time to derive power or anything like that. If anything, he just has kind of vague recollections of his earlier life. He knows that he was reincarnated. He knows that he is from another world. But it's not a huge factor. It's not like Tanya the Evil, or Sentence of a Bookworm, or Konosuba, or some others, where like knowledge of the other world plays a really big role. Here, yeah, he just knows that he's been reincarnated, and that's about it. Let's see. So the main character, Will, let's see. That's our paladin of the title. Now, I'm not going to spoil too much. I watched this when it first came out. I was really pleased with Faraway Paladin. I enjoyed this series. It's the show itself, it's on the quiet end in some ways. It's a quieter, slower paced show. A lot of heavy character work, especially on the main character. I like what they do with him. A lot of really good emotional gut punch moments as well. The main character is like some isekai. The main character is not a Gary Stu. It's not a power fantasy. He makes mistakes. He screws up. He has to earn the power that he has. Yes, he is powerful, but he has to earn it. And sometimes he makes mistakes, and he has to learn from them, which is always good. You want a main character who will screw up. You don't want them to always be perfect all the time. He does not achieve massive god tier power or anything like that. He is, he's a fairly reasonable protagonist, power-wise. Let's see. So the second season here will be The Faraway Paladin, The Lord of Rust Mountain. Let's see. Now the first season here is, I'm trying to look it up. The series is animated by Children's Playground Entertainment. The second season will be produced by OLM. Okay. And so the second season here comes out October 7th, 2023. So the season 1 started October 9th for reference. So yeah, they're putting the fall season back to back here, 2 years apart. So that's kind of neat. So I think they're going to go with a different. Okay, yeah. So the ending theme. The ending theme will be performed by the same person who did the. The opening theme for season 2 will be performed by the same people who did the ending theme for season 1. And Kotoko is going to do the ending theme. Oh man, I haven't heard Kotoko in a while. Kotoko, last I remember, Kotoko was Onagai teacher. So nice. Okay. But yeah, there are 12 episodes to Faraway Paladin. They're really good. Again, this is a quieter isekai series. So yeah, this should be fun. I'm looking forward to this one here. Here we go. So as usual, there will be no audio to avoid copyright issues. There will be a mask over the video to, again, copyright, but the subtitles will be visible. In fact, let me check. Let me make sure I've got the yes. So this is Japanese. And let's see. Let's make sure the subtitles on. Subtitles are on. Great. Okay. So this one here. So I'm watching. Let's see. Which version am I watching? I'm watching Ember. I'm watching the Ember version of this. So I'm still working on getting my hands on the Eri Raw's version. So this is the Ember sub version of um, Faraway Paladin, just in case anyone's wondering. So I will probably switch to Eri Raw's once I have that. It's just their batch a lot larger, a little longer to download is all. It supports the official release, though. I did watch this on Crunchyroll, so it's not like I'm ripping them off. I did actually pay when I watched this. So, yeah. All right, we're gonna start Faraway Paladin. 3, 2, 1, go! All right, memories are vague and murky. Yeah, that's a recurring thing. Everything felt tiresome. Yeah, so we see a little bit of his human self. Yeah, I think it's generally implied that he committed suicide in his past life, or tragedy struck. He ended up committing suicide, and that's what got him into the rebirth cycle. At the very beginning of the world, and the man was too great. Humming the earth, the matter overhead thinned and became the sky. However, I'm not even getting paid to teach you this. Ah, the land from the sea, fire, wind, and trees. Yeah, so typical creation myth. Gus the ghost. I like him. The words of creation. So now the reincarnation bit, the one aspect does have is it means that he's a little more mature for his age than normal. Yeah, so we have an internal. So you can't hear it on your end, but there's an internal monologue of his adult voice, which is his previous self, and you have the child voice. So yeah, he's got a bit of an adult inside of him. That's about as far as the isekai benefits go. Blaze, fire and technology. I like that. I like that fire is associated with positive. Wind and commerce. So you get a quick rundown on the yeah, god of knowledge. Words of creation. Gracefield. There we go. So we get now because this series is about a paladin. Obviously, we want to know about the deities. Yeah, the god of light, the child of the lightning god Volt and the Earth Mother. Child rearing and the bounties. Yeah, rural areas make sense. The rural would worship the Earth Mother. Yeah. Yeah, so she is Mary. And there is something about her pregnant pause there. And then we get the third one, blood. I like how he still has hair despite him being a skull. But aw, it's like he's a jolly skeleton man. It's great. I love his archetype here. I'll teach you how to hunt. Yeah. So he's a bombastic physical dude. He's learned the basics. Ah, he's already learned to read and write at the age of 3. Right. That's the little bit of a jump start. A miser with an assigned brain. Yeah, he's friendly. Yeah, lively, friendly. Yeah. Make note of the bread. That will become a factor later. Right. Will is the only human. Now, there's slight spoilers that his name is Will. He doesn't take the name Will until later, but I can't just call him the main character. Yeah, all three are undead. So Mary's zombie, you have Blood the skeleton, and you have Gus a ghost. Ah, here we go. A little bit of a flashback. Yeah. He has memories of a previous life, but they're vague and murky. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, big scary skeleton shows up. Okay, mummy. Alright, so zombie slash mummy, yeah. 186. Yeah, so it's 6 months. Yeah, so very similar here. If you've noticed the setup, very similar to Tanya, where the theme is or very similar to Tanya or Jobless Reincarnation, where the person in question is turned into a baby. He is starting from scratch. He is born into this body. So starting as a little kid. Unlike Tanya, though, there's no gender reversal. 'Right. So Mary uses heavy incense to probably mask the fact that she's a zombie. Zombies don't have a rep for smelling very good. So, yeah, incense makes sense. Yeah, getting to see the outside of the fantasy world. I like the way, yeah, and this is your introduction to the world that he is reborn into. Right. And there we go. She's using the name Will, so there we go. At first, though, I was surrounded by monsters, so I thought I was in hell. But no, okay, this is better. This is an improvement. Now, I think her being a mummy is a also a pun because she has the mother role. So mommy, mummy. That's pretty obviously the pun there. Yeah. So in his last life, kind of vague, shiftless, didn't do a whole heck of a lot. So again, we're not sure how he died in the last life. I said could have been suicide, could have been a plane accident. Yeah, maybe he died in 9/11. Oh dear. With the right skill, he could knock me over. You can't separate muscles from your body. Brute force could solve those problems. That explains a lot. Well, yeah, there is a bit of masochism to developing muscles, as I know from going to the gym. Yeah. So pronunciation and being too precise increases the power. Yeah. So let's not start a raging bonfire that consumes you. Chair is chair. Right, the form of a chair. So I like how this taps into like the words of creations tap into the Platonic concepts. Define and differentiate. Yeah, well, he's repeating Plato. Words have fluctuations. No one can say a word the exactly same way twice. Instincts. Hmm. Money. Yeah, Gus is a bit of a Well, when he said miser, there you go. Yes, Gus understands the laws of economics as well as magic. Make profit as well as magic. Yeah, not normal. Gus going on about, oh, I wish for gold and silver. Demon beasts are very aggressive. Okay, so we have demons. The gods of despotism and tyranny, specters and phantoms. The demons are the god of dimensions who lurks in hell. The god of the undead stagnate, right? Right. So now we learn about more of the evil gods. So there's a demon, there's a god of hell, and then there is also a god of the undead. But he's not, yeah, a god of the undead. So he's not. So stagnate is not a virtuous god, but he's not necessarily evil because I mean he granted them life. Yeah. So stagnate is not necessarily evil. He's more neutral evil, if anything. Because yeah, he'll make you undead, and he'll make a deal with you. It's not necessarily a horrible deal either. Oh, oh, did he do it? Okay, he did manage to kill the bird. So good. That's good training. No, it's good not to like killing. Yeah, that's healthy. But you have to eat. Yeah, food is food. Yeah, blood is stacking the lesson of this is what it means to be a warrior. Do not kill unnecessarily. Kill when you need to, and when you need to kill, kill, but don't kill otherwise. Yeah, that's good. That's how you. Yeah, blood is the father. Gus is the crazy uncle or grandpa. All right, now we're 8 years in. You'll be fine, probably. Right. So this is very similar to Jobless Reincarnation. The battle. Oh, okay. Right. It's like you can use magic. There we go. Yeah, using magic to lay down tactics and create openings. Yeah, magic's a good magic's a good supplement to fighting skill. Yeah, skillfully and accurately. Yes, that's a good move. Right. Now I like that. By the way, this style I like that. The use of minor spells like cantrips and so on is as opposed to relying on the big flashy stuff. That's a really smart way to go because it conserves mana. You can do a ton of it. Small force applied liberally. Finding a focal point and just enough. That's really smart. Keep up your learning and get stronger. Yeah, yeah. What you just said was unnecessary. Can be the one. Yeah, yeah. I guess. Yeah, yeah. Basically, blood's got a little sensitive there. But yeah, Gus is like, oh, I didn't accept him at first. It's like, hey, wait a minute, you shouldn't say that to the kid. You want the kid to feel accepted. You want the kid to feel welcome. I think it also shows that blood has been included in his past. Yeah, you're not like us. You're not undead. Can't explain it to you yet. Right. Okay, so, there's some secrets. Yeah, Gus is, he's a cantankerous, very earnest man who doesn't know diplomacy. Yeah, so we have the promise here of, you'll find out our backstory, just be patient. Yeah, and he's learning, again, we have a small reference to the past life, but he's learning important life lessons from here. These three do care about them, and he's grateful to have people in his life now that care about him. Yeah, right. Gus is academia, Blood is fighting. Yeah, Mary is farming and etiquette and things like that. Food. Yeah. Again, file that away for later. Okay, there we go. Get the. And of course, you tell a kid, don't go in there. And he's like, well, yeah, my curiosity gets better. He may be an adult in a kid's body, but he has a kid's impulses, which, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so we don't know who he lost. Was that a parent or something like that? Oh, and he burns himself trying to help her. So again, heroic act. He did what he thought was right. Yeah. So now he's gonna get some scars from it. Yeah, what's that? Yeah, because he's an adult in the child body, he's a bit more mature than a typical kid, so that's also nice. Hmm. Or doing anything. Yeah. Yeah. You jumped in to help. Yeah, you tried to help. You did the wrong thing, but you did try to help. Yes. As a gift from the Earth Mother. Yeah. So now you know where the bread. So the bread comes from the Earth Mother. Right. So Stagnate is the god of death, when the Earth Mother is the goddess of life. Right. So she's a cleric. So she basically is a cleric that turned away from her goddess, but she suffers it. You know, it's her personal. It's her price. She may have made a deal with Stagnate, but her loyalty is still to Mater. Yeah. Yeah. Let me pray. Now that's also important. You know, because if you start praying, and here's the I think this is the opening, actually. Yeah, it's doing the typical anime thing of like, here's the opening now. I rather like the opening, too. The opening's not too bad. It also gives you a sense of what to expect here with some of the opening thing. You know, Faraway Paladin, Wandering Paladin. You know, he's going to be moving around, exploring. Yeah, you get some of the supporting cast. And you got the little, I guess, I think she's a hobbit. I'm not sure. I forgot if she's a, I don't think she's a dwarf. I think she's a gnome or a hobbit. I forgot which. And you can, it also promises, hey, you're going to get a little bit of action here. They're going to be fighting some stuff. You know, you had them talk, they showed some of the bestiary there, or some of the demon beasts running around. Yeah, guess what? There's gonna be some fighting of those guys down the road, so that's cool. The Wandering Sage. Okay, so the Wandering Sage is Gus. So the next episode is promising to be about Gus. Yeah. So there we go. That was the first episode of Faraway Paladin. Man, I wish I wasn't quite so tired. That's one of my issues right now. Is I'm kind of tired. So I will probably be ending it here. I'll probably not be doing. Um, I probably won't do the second episode like I was planning, I'm probably going to cut this off here just because, man, I'm tired. And what good is doing Byte Club Cinema if I can't do commentary, right? So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Please look forward to me doing um, the next one. I may or may not do a Minecraft stream tonight. I don't know. I'm still debating on that. But yeah, this was episode 1 of Faraway Paladin. It's setting up a lot. And I say, you already have one mystery explained. Where did the bread come from? It's a gift from the goddess. Oh, how'd she get it? She prays to it. Oh, she's on fire. She turned her back on it. So you have a lot of great world building packed in the first world. He's reborn. Here's the gods. Here's the three parental figures he's dealing with. The past life gets referenced here in the first episode, but it's really just in a vague sense of, like he gets a little bit of advantage on maturity. He gets a little bit of advantage um, on knowledge and some other things, but really it's not like super hardcore. It's not like Tanya, where he has this extensive knowledge of World War II, which extensively helps him propose all these novel strategies. Nothing like that. It's just vague senses of what the other world was like and what he wants, and he pursues it in this world, and just kind of a vague sense of, I'm going to be better in this world. But it's also not like Jobless Reincarnation. Jobless Reincarnation, Rudius has, dramatic scarring from his first life. He was bullied and sexually abused by his bullies, and that's what drove him to be in need. But this guy, like, he has a vague sense of, man, I was sad and blah, but he doesn't have, like, pure PTSD like Rudy does from his past life. So that's kind of neat. I like how it's a light isekai, but it does tie into the theme of Gracefield being about death and rebirth. Oh, reincarnated. Oh, there's a goddess of reincarnation. Oh, what do you know? Yeah, there you go. So it ties in thematically. I like that. But yeah, a lot of good start to the world building. You have a sense of a much bigger picture going on with all the gods, and you have the two bad gods in there. You have the monster intros. You have that ruined city there that we saw when she took him out. You've got these three backstories. They have reputations. They went around. They were big heroes. So how did they get into the state? How did three big heroes end up like this? Great question. Don't know. So that's kind of neat. And of course, you have the dynamic between them, which is so adorable. Again, Gus is the crazy uncle. Blood and Mary are kind of like the mom and dad. I really like it. Blood's character in particular, he's very much a jolly skeleton type, which is it's a really neat subversion of the trope there. I like, how he's the fighter dad, the warrior dad who wants him to get stronger. It's really good. It's really good. I like all the characters in this. They're really, really nice. And the more you get, the less jokey they are, and they get very emotional very quick, basically. So, all right. So let me move it back to here. There we go. All right, now, keep in mind, I record these live on either Tuesdays or Thursdays, so please join in. You can join in the chat and give me some stuff to bounce off of. Let me know, what did you think of Faraway Paladin? Have you watched it already? Are you a big fan of it? Are you looking forward to Season 2? I said it's coming out in October, so I'm going to try to get through all these episodes before October. I'm not doing too great because I only did one episode today. Oof, I need to do more than that, but that's okay. I hopefully have more energy tomorrow. Maybe I'll do some more episodes. I don't know. But at least I got the first one done. That's good. All right, this is Dominic Bytes signing off. When next we meet, may your robot body be fully charged.
Also, hi, Dominic!
Hey, Dominic Bytes. Welcome. Welcome on by.
Hey, yes, welcome to the stream, Dominic Bytes. Hopefully everything works out for you, buddy.
Welcome to stream, Dominic!
Hi, Dominic.
Dominic. Yep. Hi. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, though.
Hello, Dominic. Hello, darling. How you doing, darling?
Hello, Dominic.
So hello, Dominic. How are you doing? Welcome in.
Dominic! Hello, Dominic. I hope you're doing good today.
How's it going, Dominic? Welcome in.
Mwah. Hi, Dominic. How you doing, cheese pie?
Hi, Dominic.
Hi, Dominic.
Hi, Dominic. Hi, sweetie. It's good to see you.
Hi, Dominic. Hi, Dominic.
Dominic, hello.
Hello, Dominic Bytes. Hello.
Dominic Bytes, hello.
Dominic, thank you.
Can you stop slamming shit?
Hey, Dominic.
hello, Dominic Bytes. Hello, hello. Dominic Bytes, you productive little devil. Dominic Bytes. Oh, it's you.
Oh my god. Also, thank you for clipping as always, Dom. You are so sweet. I really appreciate you. You are an absolutely wonderful being, as all of you are.